Hello, friends. So before we start another day of learning, I have a special book to read to you. It's called Where the Wild Things Are. Now, Miss Hogan loves books, and I say a lot of books are my favorite book, but this book is my actual favorite story. So let's get started. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit, he made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And they made him king of all the wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Just have some pictures. "Now stop," said Max. And he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. And then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." But Max said, "No." The wild things then roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Now, there's a lot of reasons Miss Hogan loves this book, but one of the reasons I love this book is because Max learns that home is the best place to be. And I know we're all at home right now, and we might not want to be at home. We might miss school and miss our friends, which Miss Hogan misses everyone so much. But sometimes home is just where you're supposed to be. So that's the end of this story, and we are about to get started with our day of learning. So let's get working. Love you, friends.